95 Will Rock Daily Rewind.
I want to look this up so I can learn as we are talking about it. Brisbane Olympics. All right. There's some concerns being raised for this. We have a couple of years because it's not.
Is it dingoes eating your baby?
No, it is not.
Kangaroo attacks.
So they have
people eating koalas.
No.
They're eating the koalas. They must be stopped.
No. There are rowing events, obviously, in the Olympics.
Obviously.
And the waters that they're using to host the rowing events. Yeah. Experts say that the entire area that the event is being held with those waters are infested.
Yeah.
With crocodiles.
Oh, geez. No, this is good. The Olympics just got really, really exciting. Much higher ratings. Oh, hell yeah. Yes.
I'd watch that.
Yes. Oh. Add some bulls to track and field. The running of the bulls will take on a whole new meaning. I love this. Javelin, make it a team event. Javelin, shot put, and discus, team event. 2 people, somebody has to catch. You drop it, doesn't count. The distance is how far somebody can throw it and somebody can catch it. Javelin, discus, and shot put.
I like it.
That's a very good one. High jump, put fire in the pit.
And
or
maybe
all
a
around
crocodile.
The pit. And a crocodile. Well, no, we're using those in the rowing.
Oh.
This is very good.
But if they're infested, we could use the crocodile. We could throw a crocodile.
Yeah. Gymnastics, hot lava all the way around, all the apparatus. You fall off, hot lava. And give them 1 pillow, just if they can land on it. You're safe if you land on the pillow. This is wonderful. We can fix all the events
can do
and make
something
them much
with
more
this,
exciting.
yeah.
There's race walking. What? We'll put the bulls out there, and then it's walking fast with the bulls. These people should have learned to run. This is great. Leave the crocodiles, right?
Crocodiles are being left.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure they'll
take them out.
They'll vacate them in the next 7 years.
Load them on a bus and find a new place for them to live is what they'll do. All right. In Brisbane. Thank you for that, Lee.
95 Will Rock Daily Rewind.
Suzanne Somers died in 2023.
You're a lot of fun.
You'll understand why I'm laughing, because now she's back, and wait for it, might not be the last time we say that about a dead celebrity, because she's back as an AI robot.
Yeah, they took all of her stuff, loaded it into a computer and recreated her. Don't tell me it's the AI came up with this idea on its own.
No, but her husband worked with the company.
All right, that's extra creepy.
Seriously.
I don't want an AI version of anybody. I mean, I miss you, yes, but I don't want to fake you around.
A digital twin of her. Yeah. It mimics both her voice and speech patterns using recordings and footage of her.
He puts that in a robot, he's just going to town on it.
Yeah.
And he put it
some freaky deaky stuff.
He put it into a Three's Company era robot, Suzanne Somers. I'll finally get you when I wanted you for real. As Suzanne's Chrissy.
Oh my gosh, listen, it gets stranger. The fact that you just mentioned Three's Company. Hamill, her ex-husband, her husband.
Hamill.
Yeah. Alan Hamill?
Thank you, Alan Hamill. Yeah. You talk like you know. Hey, Hamill, what's up? You make that sex bot of your wife yet? Can I borrow it next weekend? It ain't like I'm nailing the old lady. It's just a sex bot, right? You loan it out? Don't worry, I'll Clorox her down before I send her back. Come and knock on her door. Three's Company, me and you. Take the Mrs. Sexbot to Paris. You know what I'm saying? Eiffel Tower, buddy. High five. Right over your naked sexbot.
They're not even going to need you, because he has a long-range plan to get permission to get John Ritter version made and do some additional episodes of Three's Company.
Oh, jeez.
But Joyce DeWitt is still alive.
Well, that's she's going to break a hip, I'll tell you that. You give her a John Ritter and a Suzanne Somers sexbot. It's Jack Tripper and Chrissy Snow go to town on Janet. Whatever her last name was.
I love Three's Company.
Please don't bring the Ropers back. I don't need a Mrs. Roper sexbot in there.
95 Will Rock Daily Rewind.
Where are your underwear?
I mean, on me right now.
Where are your other underwear?
In the third drawer down in the dresser.
Okay. Well, you don't have to worry about this because you don't have a dog. But this woman is telling people and warning people.
The number one thing that kills dogs is panties.
Panties.
They choke on panties.
Yeah.
Is that this story?
Her dog ate 5 pairs of Skims underwear, which those are not cheap. Skims is like the
brand.
Skims is the brand, and I want to say that it's one of the Kardashians. Either it's her brand or she's the spokesperson for it. Either way, I've looked into these underwear, and they're not cheap. And it cost her, out of pocket, $13,000 after her dog ate the underwear. She said that she came home, saw the puppy lying on top of a pile of dirty clothes, and her underwear were missing. I used to have a dog that would...
Oh, delicious.
Never mind.
It's panties. It's women's underwear that dogs
but usually they'll just eat out the area.
You act like I'm going to finish this sentence, and I am not.
No.
Gusset?
Usually they just eat out the gusset.
Yeah. The gusset region.
The gusset region, and then away they go. You know, not the whole freaking pair of undies.
Wow, you took a really disgusting story and made it worse. Congratulations, Leah.
But one time I pulled up to my girlfriend's house. You know, the girlfriend that has the dog.
I can't wait to hear where this goes.
The girlfriend that has the dog with the bulbous vagina.
Yeah.
I pulled up to her house.
It's just sad that I know parts of your insane world. Oh, the friend with the dog. This is how she describes her friends to me. Which one? The one with the dog with the bulbous vagina.
Once you see it, you can't unsee
it. Puffy vagina dog. Yes, yes. So you pulled up the puffy vagina dog's house.
She's outside, and I'm thinking, oh, she's outside playing with the dog. No, she is outside because the dog is constipated, and she is trying to remove the underwear or socks that are stuck in the region of which she's been blocked. I'm like, what are you doing?
So the dog was able to digest the underwear all the way to the exit and just needed that little push.
Pull.
Well, pull, not push. If you're pushing, things have gone totally haywire.
95 Will Rock Daily Rewind.
It up a little bit, just brown the breading a little, so it gets a little crispy on it. It's very good. Anyway, we're talking about cooking night. Leah on Wednesdays does cooking night. It's her turn, and I was sharing.
It's my turn to cook.
I was sharing a recipe coming up on Star 95. Recipes that'll drive him crazy in bed, lady, and how to get rid of that extra 5 pounds of tummy fat. That's coming up on Star 95, and more recipes. See, I could do that. If they change formats, they don't got to get rid of me.
No, you're good.
I've made it through many bosses and formats. I don't know that I could do country or smooth jazz, but I could try. And that's David Sanborn on Beautiful Music 95.
I think that's the only thing I couldn't do is jazz.
Yeah. I moved in. That was my first radio, was jazz, because you had to do a jazz shift on my high school radio station. WBSD is 50 years old this year. Next weekend is the celebration. And you had to do a jazz shift in order to, once you did that for when you were a freshman, then you could move up and do a rock show or an alternative show or whatever. So, and we would do a jazz shift, and we found one song we liked. I think I've told you this before.
I don't think so.
The Burtha Butt Boogie. And we found that on one of the jazz albums, and so that's what we would basically play on our jazz show every week. Computer, play Burtha Butt Boogie. She knows. I think she.
Burtha Butt Boogie by the Jimmy Castor Bunch on Amazon Music.
Boom, 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 ba-da-dum, boom, boom, ba-da-dum.
Okay.
89 PSD. I'm little Tommy. I'm on the radio. Mom, record this.
The party was jumping when Bertha got off of her stump. The whistles were blowing and everybody did the bump. But all the time, Bertha had been working on a goodie.
Number one song on WBSD in 1980.
Now folks call it the Bertha Butt Boogie.
I found it, and then everybody played it.
She started the Bertha Butt Boogie.
Here we go.
Question.
Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-dum.
When Bertha got moving, her hips were humming in the wind.
Her hips were humming in the wind.
Yeah, they were.
The ground started shaking. No grass grew where she'd been.
She had a large ass.
The music was popping. The crowd had formed a ring.
Oh, yeah. They formed a ring
Our
around her.
sisters yelled, Boogie Bertha, do your thing! Boogie Bertha, do your thing! For your information, Bertha had 3 sisters.
Oh, Bertha.
Betty Butt,
Yep.
Bella Butt,
Yep.
and Bathsheba Butt.
Bathsheba Butt. Bertha Butt. Songs that get them fired. She started the Butt Boogie.
No question.
Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum. The irony is, this is the first song I had to play on the radio, but also the one that will get me fired from the radio.
Hey, Leroy!
It's my bookend
Get away
song.
from that woman!
Yeah.
Boy, you'll never learn.
Boy, never learns.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Here comes the troglodyte.
The troglodyte.
Oh, what is that?
Suck it to me.
You ready?
Bertha stood back and yelled, Betty, Bella, Bathsheba.
Those are her sisters.
And the Butt sisters backed her up when she yelled, I need you.
The Butt sisters.
The troglodyte, Leroy, Luther, and the Butt sisters all knew
Uh-oh.
that the Burtha Butt Boogie was now the thing to do.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
When Bertha Butt did her thing, she started the Bertha Butt Boogie. Everybody sing. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum. You're dancing, you know it.
To your daddy.
So many questions.
Me like.
Me like.
Me like.
Come here.
Come here.
Woman. Your mama. Calling you, man.
What is going on now? There's your Burtha Butt Boogie.
I have so many questions.
Songs that get Tom
How
fired.
is that, Jazz?
I don't know. It was on. So there was a bin of albums labeled jazz,
And that was in
it.
there.
I don't know. I think it counts. It's probably still in that bin somewhere in a dusty room. The Burtha Butt Boogie. Songs that get Tom fired. Right? A bookend. That was my first thing I had to play on the radio, and then I played it for Songs that get Tom fired, and here's Engelbert.
Might be your
I'm
last.
gone.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. My bookend song. I will be remembered for doing Hitler impressions and the Burtha Butt Boogie. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, 9999, 999. See, I can combine the two. That's broadcasting, boys and girls.
95 Will Rock Daily Rewind.
Are you a loud sneezer?
It depends on this. I mean, sometimes.
See, I even if it could be quiet, I make it loud.
See, and that's me too. And people
so
people
good.
think I'm being a jagoff when I do it. When I sneeze, generally when I feel it coming out, you know, you can say a word when you sneeze, and I say, and I can't help myself. I just automatically do it. I did it one time to be a goof, and now I do it every time. I say a bluey.
A bluey.
I'll be sneezing. I'll go, a bluey.
Yeah.
And but you can make words
can
while
make
you're
words.
sneezing. Next time you're going to sneeze, try and make
Try
words.
and make a word.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking the only time I sneeze like quietly, like if it feels like it's also because I'm holding in a fart too. I'm afraid I'm going to fart. And
I was going to
at the
sneeze,
same
but I was
time.
afraid as you get older, you'll be afraid I was going to poop or pee myself.
But if you ever went to go cough or sneeze and you're like, oh, I probably shouldn't do it that hard. Like,
Right.
That's the only time you'll hear
I'll
me
be
sneeze
relieving
quietly.
myself in some way. But if you try and trap it back,
It's not good.
blow out your eardrums.
Well, if you are loud and you're embarrassed by it, the Washington Post did a big article on how it is possible to learn to sneeze
Silently?
more quietly.
This is what they teach secret agents in the CIA.
You're going to have to sneeze quieter if you want to do this job.
Yeah.
An ENT doctor said if you need proof, just go to Japan. You'll almost never hear a loud sneeze there because it's considered rude in Japan. A lot of loud sneezers don't want to change it. Me, hi, I'm the problem. One woman
Thanks, Taylor.
talked to said she basically screams and she's fine with it because it's so satisfying. I don't know if I'm the woman that they talk to, but either way, if you do want to
probably
achieve,
remember if people came and talked to you in Japanese. I think you'd come to me
no,
immediately
this was
and
the
go,
Washington
so people
Post.
started talking to me. It was Japanese, Tom. I didn't understand it. And then they sneezed all over me. I don't know why.
oh man, no, it wasn't the Japanese. They're just saying that in Japan it's considered rude.
Okay.
All right,
but
so
these are the people who have to sneeze quietly. I think we identified.
That's how
like,
we
Japanese people, secret agents. Who else? I don't know. Who else got to sneeze quietly? If the baby's
my
sleeping,
mistress.
your mistress.
Yeah.
You know what, Ryan? Finding out you've got a mistress, Leah. Can I give you a little marriage hint here? Just a sidebar. If you have a lady mistress, let Ryan know. He might be okay with it because he's thinking.
Yeah. Every guy's dream, right?
Yeah.
If you do want to achieve a near silent sneeze, here's what they do in Japan.
I don't want to blow out my eardrum.
Okay. Exhale right before it happens. The more air that's in your lungs, the louder your sneeze will be.
Yeah, but then you just get. I like sneezing.
I
Why
do
are we
too.
ruining little face orgasms?
Some people are embarrassed by it, and again, if you go to Japan,
Japanese.
it's considered rude.
Okay, I'll remember that if I'm ever in Japan.
Relax your vocal cords. Imagine you're letting out a deep sigh.
How much time do you think we have when we're going to sneeze? Generally, I don't put it on my calendar. Sneeze 3:18 on Tuesday. Okay, well, about 3:15, I'm going to begin preparing myself. Do my breathing exercises. Exhale, relax my vocal cords. There it was.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Keep your mouth closed. Push your tongue up to the top of your
What are you
roof of your
trying to do
mouth.
to people? This will pop your eyeballs out now. You didn't only blow out your eardrums, you actually popped your eyeballs out.
So
too.
no air in your lungs.
Right.
Your vocal cords are...
You're blind and deaf at the end, but at least you didn't offend anyone.
Also sneeze into your elbow. It muffles the sound.
I do that. I do that. That's
considered more polite.
Yeah.
The one thing you should never do, they say, though,
Yeah.
is to hold in a sneeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it could rupture your eardrum or
Well,
tear a hole in your throat.
So could all the tear a hole in your throat. So could all the things that you said to do. It could do that. I'm just going to sneeze. I love sneezing.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna... Sorry, Japanese. I'm going to be rude. It could be worse. I could poop myself. And I very well may have. Now who's rude? It's me. I'm the
Hi.
one. Hi, Taylor.
95 will rock. Daily Rewind.